Okay, you know it's Labor Day weekend in Cleveland when these folks show up. They are the U.S. Navy Blue Angels, and they are the stars of the show at this year's Cleveland National Air Show. Tomorrow, the pilots will be doing plane-side meet and greets at Burke Lakefront Airport, on the ground, not in the air, though.
Yes.
So it's all good there. And the history of the air show dates back to 1964.
But long before the show, crowds gathered to watch the races at Cleveland's airport. The National Air Races operated beginning in 1929 and brought another kind of thrill to the skies of Northeast Ohio.
Our Leon-Bibb has more.
It is one of my favorite events. So much so, the event itself sends my emotions soaring. There is nothing quite like a military jet scorching the sky, climbing high up into the sun-split clouds. We're nearing the Cleveland Air Show, where much of the performing stage is up there in that long blue as aviators on silvered wings chase the wind. It is a national treasure, this Cleveland Air Show, which turns Burke Lakefront Airport, really the entire city itself, into an aerial theater where the aviation acrobats tightrope the high wire. There is history here in being the grandchild of an earlier time. In 1929, the National Air Races began operating out of Cleveland Airport. That was before Burke Lakefront was built. There were actually airplane races in a wide sweeping track in the sky. At the Crawford Auto Aviation Museum in Cleveland is a reminder of the Cleveland National Air Races in the 1930s and the 1940s. With the exception of the World War II years, there were actually airplane races high in the sky around the city of Cleveland. Then the skies went silent until 1964, when the Cleveland Air Show moved to Burke Lakefront Airport. Every year since, we have focused skyward, watching in awe as pilots wheel and soar and swing themselves on screaming engines into the sunlit Cleveland sky. I don't know about you, but for me, my emotions are heightened. I long to be up there. Well, I was up there in the early 1980s. I squeezed into the backseat of a U.S. Thunderbird's jet. Captain Sonny Childers asked me in a media flight, "How do you want to do it? Nice and easy, or we can really wring it out?" I said, "Sonny, let's really wring it out." And we did. My flight was part of my WKYC half-hour aviation special on the Cleveland Air Show. Every time I see a Thunderbirds or a Navy Blue Angels jet scream the sky, mentally I'm right back up there, pulling G's and dancing on the silvered wings of flight. We all can't get up there, of course, but we can look at the wonder of flight. All of it right in our own backyard, Cleveland's Burke Lakefront Airport. Now that's a real high. For 3 News, I'm Leon-Bibb.
What a sensational story.
So good. Not all of us can dance in the sky like Leon-Bibb, but
No. Wow.
we can only wish. That's amazing.
That is awesome. Okay, WKYC.com is where you will find our guide to this weekend's air show.
And it runs Saturday through Monday from 9:30 in the morning to 4:30 p.m. This year's show features the Blue Angels and their first Cleveland demonstrations with the new Super Hornets, which is an upgraded version fighter jet. We have the schedule of performances on our website, so you can plan around when you need to be looking up in the sky.